everybody. I'm Travis Eubanks, and I'm here to tell you about God's faithfulness today. I'd like to start with a reading of Psalm 46 to remind us of how God has constantly been faithful. He is faithful, and he will always be faithful. For the pure and shining one, by the prophetic singers of Korah's clan, a poetic song to the melody of hidden things. God, you're such a safe and powerful place to find refuge. You're a proven help in time of trouble, more than enough and always available whenever I need you. So we will never fear, even if every structure of support were to crumble away. We will not fear, even when the earth quakes and shakes, moving mountains and casting them into the sea. For the raging roar of stormy winds and crashing waves cannot erode our faith in you. Pause in his presence. God has a constantly flowing river whose sparkling streams bring joy and delight to his people. His river flows right through the city of God Most High, into his holy dwelling places. God is in the midst of his city, secure and never shaken. At daybreak his help will be seen with the appearing of the dawn. When the nations are in uproar with their tottering kingdoms, God simply raises his voice and the earth begins to disintegrate before him. Here he comes, the commander. The mighty Lord of angel armies is on our side. The God of Jacob fights for us. Pause in his presence. Today's story is something that God did for us recently that is a surprise gift in the making over the span of about a decade. So about 10 years ago, when I was working in Albuquerque, New Mexico, my manager was asking our group what he could buy in order to make us feel happy at work. He wanted to spend his money. He had probably $50,000 of excess funds to spend on making the employees of the company enjoy being at work. And so I asked him if we could buy a concert piano because we have some concert pianists, we had concert pianists on our floor who are really good at playing that instrument. And I thought if we're going to expend our energy into grueling math, soul-crushing math, then at least we could hear beautiful music while we're doing it. And my manager told me that wasn't something that he could do. He wasn't able to spend money on a concert piano. What about all the people that don't want to listen to music? And so it's just not something that he could buy. I think they bought a ping pong table and put it in the basement instead. But that was my request, that my manager would put a concert piano on our floor in our engineering building to help us find rest for our souls, to enjoy being in the building while we did really hard math. And so if we fast forward to this year, 2021, my wife's parents were downsizing to pay off their debt, and as they were moving out of their home, they had this beautiful Yamaha baby grand piano that they offered to give to us. And of course, we accepted this very generous and very nice gift. And as we installed it into our home, it fit perfectly in our space. It's inviting, it's beautiful, it's interesting, it's lovely. And as I looked over at it and saw it after they brought it in and the movers had set it all up, I felt the Holy Spirit asking me, do you remember that time that you asked for a concert piano on your engineering floor? I've moved you into your house to work from home now, and I've put a concert piano on your floor to make your soul happy. And I just felt overwhelmed as I saw the way that God had heard me and seen me, and I didn't even ask for this from God. I just had expressed desire to another person, but God was paying attention and he was listening, and he responded to me in love because he is my loving Father, and he really does love me. He really loves you too. I hope that you know that today. I hope you feel his loving arms around you. Yahweh bless you and keep you. Yahweh make his faces to shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yahweh turn his faces toward you and give you peace. Have a great day.